Okay, welcome back once again, Capitals. Welcome to Starcraft 2. This latest game here, featuring up here in the northwest, we have myself playing Zerg, and down here in the southeast-ish, we have Nakayuchiya playing as Terran, obviously during the 8th birthday thing for Starcraft. Yeah, just a quick game to go up, really. There's not going to be a CK2 going up today. Basically, I'm not going to get a chance to record one because I'm out all day, so I wanted to put something up. So I figured I'd put my latest Starcraft game up. But yeah, so this was a bit of a strange one. Let's have a look, see what happens here. So, production tab, I'm getting my spawning pool up at this point. My normal build order, obviously, get the extractor early, do the extractor trick to get the extra drone up. Get my spawning pool around as soon as I can afford it while that's happening, and then start droning again. And then I'll be into an expansion in a minute. I just keep droning until I get enough for an expansion and go and build that. Now my opponent over here is busy still droning, still building SCVs. He is building a barracks slightly off center, not quite where you'd expect it. Normally you'd expect it to be smack in the middle. Whether this is for something to go here, I don't know. What little skins he's using. Okay, so he's going for an early gas as well. There we go. I'm just expanding now. That's just finishing. There we go, so getting gas, getting another couple of drones. Let's go in there. My opponent now has double gas. Yep, there we go. So he's getting a reactor down. He's got the little fancy supply depot with the little things on it. Okay, now I've just spread my overlords out a little bit, so I had a feeling I was going to be facing some cheese. Wasn't quite sure what kind of cheese it would be, but I had a feeling it would be some. So we've got that coming down. Okay, now he's going straight for a factory. So we've got reactor barracks and a factory. Got another supply depot coming up at the back. Okay, at the moment I'm just getting my queens. Got 2 queens coming in there. And he's going for... Yep, okay, orbital. Why don't I just look there, idiot? Okay, what's this? This guy is just scouting to make sure I'm not doing anything sneaky. Not quite sure what he'd think I'd be doing. I'm Zerg. It's not like I'm going to drop a pylon down the back here and cannon rush you, is it? Most I could do would be to put, you know, proxy hatch or something, but... Nah. Okay. Now you can do a hot swap. Gonna get a tech lab on here. Okay, I'm getting my metabolic boost, so that's ling speed, and my queen for here. And I've got 2 queens up here. Okay, so he's going straight for the reactor there. Now he's producing cyclones. So I'm pretty sure you can see what's coming here. We're going for a marine. He's going for a marine cyclone push. I'm just spreading out to make sure there was still no cheese coming in. Just watching for bullshit. Small force of lings. I'm going for pneumatized car pace. Wanted that early this time. I don't know why I wanted it early, but I did. I think I was going to send an overseer on a charge, but instead I decided to send my lings just before metabolic boost kicked in. Not the best of timing. He is, however, producing 2 cyclones at a time and 2 marines, so he's going for reacted on both. Nice, scan him. Let's scan. Let's have a look. What's he up to? So you can see what's here. You can see me expanding. You can't see any lings. This is my expansion. Now my lings are just here, so I see what's coming. Pneumatized car pace kicks in. Pneumatized car pace. Metabolic boost kicks in just for me to get away. I start immediately producing more lings. Trying to get some gas in here as well, because I know what I need to drive this off, but I haven't got them at the minute. I need those little round roly bastards. But what I've got is a metric shit ton of lings. So at the moment, units, 20 lings against 4 of these things and 8 marines. Should be enough. So I managed to circle 1, swing on down, and get melted. I don't quite get the second one. I'll draw him up. Now he's engaging my queens. My 2 queens here. In production. Got 20 more lings coming. Okay, at this point I pull my drones. There's not much I can do here without them, so I'm pulling them into combat. They eat 1 marine. the moment, I've lost a lot more resources than he has. But we're doing okay. There we go, we're back on top now. Pushing him back. That's what I need to do. There we go, I've lost my units again. But I've got another 20 lings on the way. So we can target that one. And then we're just going to hold back. Okay, now if he manages to destroy this, I'm done. That's pretty much the be all and end all of it. Now completely ignore his marines, go straight to the cyclone, kill that, kill these marines at the back here. Come down, we've got more cyclones. Okay, we're going to take them out. There we go. At this point, he's got to the point now where he's into the point of the law of diminishing returns now. I can still produce a lot of lings. Okay, he's got 2 marines down here, so I'll just quickly run down, pick them off. 2 more here, I saw them. Over here, we've got this up, but I haven't managed to build any more units, but if you look now, the units tab, the losses tab, it's starting to really get tight. Okay, I know he's hiding in these rocks. So, we come down here looking for reinforcements. If I'd have been lucky, I would have jumped on these, but I wasn't. So I just snuck through here, coming from behind. And at this point, we've got another couple coming in from this way as well, so we're just going to sandwich these. There we go. Now, we're about level on losses now. I've lost a lot more units, but then they're all lings. They're all well, Cutler Queens are mostly Zerglings. So I'm not that worried about my losses. I'm building more. Touching there. Units are back up to 19 already, and I'm building Spinecrawler. Now at this point, this push now has failed. What he needs to be doing now is not producing any more of these, is he needs to be expanding. He needs to be getting out of here, moving into this base, establishing a second, getting more production facilities. This push now has failed. At this point, yeah, this now is pointless. Like I said, he's at the point of diminishing returns now. I'm getting a micro hatch up, just so I can start producing more units, because I need to produce more units. I've got a Spinecrawler coming up there, so he's not getting back up that ramp anytime soon. And I have lots and lots and lots of Zerglings. There we go. Again, we're driving him back. We're going to use the move command just to get ahead, because he's running away. Just to basically body block him, pick him off, and run away again. Now he's lost more than me. Now I've lost more units, but again, they're Zerglings. They're cheap. This I can afford to lose. I can afford to lose this all day. He can't. At the moment, our income, I've got a slight lead on that as well. Not a lot, but slight. Here we go. Again, now he's starting to... The losses are now starting to mount on his side. They are on mine as well, but they're getting big on his and they are on mine. So down we come again, just start munching through. That marine was lucky to survive. He's got 1 marine and 1 cyclone out here. I keep forgetting the name of these bloody things. 2 more marines pushing across the way. He's got 2 more cyclones on the way out here. He's built another barracks. Woo! More marines. I'm expanding again down here, because I know that this patch is starting to mine out. Okay, I'm building Cutler Banelings, which in this particular instance would be very useful if he decides to push back up again. Now he's expanding, so he's a bit late behind that. I'm on 3 bases, he's expanding to his 2nd. Now the return is slightly different obviously, because the production facilities are over here, whereas mine are literally the same things. You just did another, and then off we go. But yeah, here we come. I'm producing lots of lings. Now I've got 20 lings, 5 banelings, and in production, what have we got? I'm back to joining. He's going for this command centre off here, because he's starting to mine out here. He's really been going hard on that. About the same as I have on 1 short on this. Oh, yeah, built baneling nest. That's why. So more lings in production, more drones. Okay, he hasn't built any more supply depots either. So his army count at the moment 5 and 11. So 5 cyclones, 11 marines up against 14 lings and 5 banelings and 3 queens, but obviously they don't really count. At the moment I'm ahead in worker count. I've got the lead there. So my income now is starting to pull ahead. Which is Terran shouldn't be happening because he should. He's got full energy on this. Why? He's Terran. He's got the mule advantage. Okay, he's pulling off half his workers here. Woohoo! Fireworks! So he's pulling off half his workers to come down here. Going for extra gas. I mean, I've got ridiculous amounts of gas at the moment because I haven't been able to spend it. But that'll change. In production, at the moment, again, I'm back to droning. I've got my lair coming up here. We've got this little place down here. This little base sorted. Got all of these guys sitting here just lurking. His army is a bit scary and it is bigger than mine, but he hasn't got an eBay and he hasn't got an army, so these are completely unupgraded. He's now scanning to see what he can see. He sees a baning nest. He sees my lair on the way. He scans here, so he knows this base exists. So he knows I'm on 3 bases, and he's just expanded to his 2nd. So he should know, realistically, that I'm going to be making more money than him. He's going for extra workers in here. 43 to 29. So again, I'm now making double the money he is. And when you look at the losses as well, I've taken less damage this time round, which is unusual for against the Terrans. So this is not a position that that's sustainable on his part. I'm getting my wall. I've got a spine crawler here to go with this one because I haven't seen any air from him. I didn't expect any air at all. Now he's going to push out. Here we go. What have we got here? This is his entire army. So let's have a look. Units. What have we got? We've got 11 cyclones, 22 minutes. No, he's going to pull back. Okay. So I'm just sat back with my 22 lings and 5 banelings. He's got a slight lead in supply and overall supply at the moment. He's just built another round of SCVs, so he's actually starting to properly build some SCVs. He's stacking them up. Okay, fair enough. But at the moment, I'm now expanding down here properly. Okay, we're building. What are we building? Let's have a look. So yeah, lots more lings. Haven't gone for any upgrades yet, but I've got my wall, which is important for me. Basically, the only way in now is there. Otherwise, you're going to get spiked. I have anti-air just to be on the safe side, because I know what Terran are like. You're sat there, turning into a spire. You can see what my plan was. But you know, against this, Ling Bane Muta. Muta's for these more than anything else. Lings and Banes to eat these. Yeah, be enough. Okay. Hey guys. They didn't even wave. Good dead horse cans. Right, here we go. I've got my Banelings back here. These are just waddly Banelings at the moment because I'm an idiot and have not got. There we go, just starting now. Get my +1 carpets up as well and my +1 melee. Here we go. In production now, 15 Banelings. He's getting supply depots as a wall. He misses this spot here. Now, if I hadn't been an idiot and missed that. There we go, look. Submarines through your wall. Showing you there's a good wall as well. Right. Just patrolling. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Beep, just to see where I am. Sending a ling out just to make sure we've got no bases hidden. Because I didn't trust this guy just to stay on 2. I thought that's the way Terrans don't stay on 2 bases. This is getting really bad and I don't have a base to send them to, which is a bit stupid of me. What am I looking at the moment?
Out of minerals. Idle work.
Out of minerals, and then I suddenly realise, oh shit. I have sent this guy over here, luckily. I'd already plotted that to expand, but obviously didn't do it quite at the right time, which is stupid of me, but there we go, send all these guys off. Where are they going to go? They're going to go do a little bit longer until that base finishes. There's no point in them sitting there doing nothing for the minute. Now again, he's got more supply than me, so I'm quickly going to change that. 1 widow mine, that's all it would have taken, just 1 little widow mine. And here we go, Lings go through, I knock down his wall. And then I back away. I could have just sent the Banelings through the wall, really. Okay, this is silly. But I'm just going to draw some fire. Just going to sit here and pepper my Baneling eggs. And a couple of them start hatching. And charge at it. Cut the good connects there. Get a few of them. Okay. In production, we've got more lings. Gonna build some more banelings. We know he's coming. And we know how good banelings are against these squishy things down here. Against these big mechy things, they're not that brilliant, but they'll do a pretty damn good job if you let them. Here we go. Okay, so now 30 more lings on the way. We've got 21 banelings here. Why couldn't they see him? Stupid AI. Right, never mind. So, I've got 10 lings. He's got 6 of these and 8 marines. And 4 of them are up here. The other 2 are on their way, pushing across the map. Here come my lings. Let's quickly loop around, eat these. He's using the grass pretty well, given that. But here come my lings. Now we've got the supply lead again. Definitely ahead on drones. This base is now fully up. This base is now fully up. This base is out of gas, which is never a good thing. Here we go. Marines go marching 2 by 2 and promptly get eaten because he's on the move command, which is silly. At this point, yeah, I was organising build, and 1 extra drone to come here just to complete the 4. No point in sitting on them. Might as well get them now. Now then, 58 lings, and he's moving out because he has mined this out completely now. Has he actually set a build order anywhere, or is he literally just moving them? No, he's just moving them out. Okay, well, we're going to hunt them down and kill every single one of them. So he's going to lose a large chunk of his SCVs. And we're just linging all over the map. Now, I send these guys down here just to make sure that there is not anything scary. There isn't. He's building siege tanks. And he's now getting additional factories. This is a bit late, really. He's got a siege raider skin. Okay, but this really a little bit on the late side. And with no engineering bay as well, if I'd have remembered and started building some mutalisks, yeah, I could have done some serious damage there. Lings pushing out. And 7 more drones on the way. Here we go. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of balls coming up. How many do we get to? Oh. 80, 90, that's 100 banelings. I think I may have gone a little bit overboard with that. But, boom goes the cannons, in come the banelings, punch, punch, punch. He walls up. Well, what wall? There is no... He's moved this factory. That is not a wall anymore. And then he leaves. But yeah, he was pretty much done for. Yeah, still got 50 lings left alive at this point, but yeah, that is not a wall. Not that it would have saved you against this, but that is not a wall. Okay, so let's have a look, see where we think things went wrong for his play, for him. He got drawn into that all in. It seemed to be, well, that attack, that aggression at the start, which lost him so much. I mean, when you look at the resources lost, I lost more, but most of that's because of these little gits at the end here. But the first push failed. He should have at that point stopped producing the units he was producing, because, you know, I had enough to defeat it, I had enough to destroy it, and that's basically what I just kept doing over and over and over again. Instead, he continued on the same path and started attacking. What he really needed to do at that point, he had the factory production. What I would have done is got a few Hellbats out and a few more orders and lots of marines and medevacs. Get some medevacs up. Basically, anything that can soak these hits in the form of the Hellbats. Hellbats are really good against these, as are Marauders, can take a fair few hits as well. And the siege tanks obviously were a good idea, but he just had, it was too little, too late. He should have expanded a lot earlier than he did. By this point, I'm on what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just expanding to my 5th, and this is 18 minutes in, so a bit slower than it should have been for me as well. But he's still on 2. He needs to be on more. He's mined out 1. He doesn't have an awful lot of SCVs at the end. He didn't have a lot anyway. He never got particularly high, and then losing a load like that, what he needs to do is just build a command center in the back, fly it away, or fly your other one away. You know, build a command center, fly it away, turn it into a planetary right here. Nothing to stop that. And then this wouldn't have happened, and there wouldn't be, look at that big explosion just going off on the edge there. But that's what you needed to do. This wasn't a bad plan, but he knew I had banelings. He needed more than this, and his production just wasn't up to it. I mean, for the most part, it was just these and that, which was on here before we moved it, or one of these, whichever one it was before we moved it away. So 1 factory, 2 barracks is not going to take on a 5 base Zerg, because obviously 5 base because I had this one as well. So 5 hatch Zerg versus this. I mean, even with the reactors, which you did have, that's still not enough production. By the end of it, by the end of the aggression there, I was just out producing him. And then this took ages to get up and running, and it's still not really fully saturated, I don't think. So look, let's just rewind it a little bit. Is this, towards the end, is this fully saturated? Yeah. Okay, it is, just. But before with the main attack here, look, he's down to 16 Marines. He's producing 1 tank at a time. He's got 3 of these. Right, just before the main attack here, let's pause it a sec. Just before the main attack, just before the big attack. Let's have a look at it from his point of view here. So, let's have a look. So he's building those. Got 1 tank out. He's looking at his Marines. Okay, this is just as I'm building now. That takes off and starts to fly away.
Fueled up, ready to go.
No, it doesn't. It just lands back again. Don't know why he didn't load his SCVs into that. Because people forget they can carry 5. No? No. Oh no, they can't. It's only the main ones that can, isn't it? Only the basic ones. Yeah. So he's watching that. Telling it go there. At this point I have 112 banelings. Here they come. As soon as he sees that, he tries to engage. Raises his barrack. No! No! Oh, he's moved it. Ah, the wall doesn't exist. And now he's just watching his entire army get eaten. And he leaves. So yeah. He didn't know about this extra base here. Didn't know about this base here. He had these on full energy for a large amount of times. Didn't use any mules that I saw. Yeah, mules are really handy. This was, like I said, just too little too late. He had lots in the bank by the end. He could have really have done with the extra production. Why no air? I mean, against Zerg, a couple of Liberators would have really helped that. Hell, a couple of Widow Mines out here would have really been bloody useful, because they would have just blown the crap out of my banelings when they came rolling in. Yeah, I had another base there on the way. Let's have a look at it from my perspective, that last little fight again. See what I'm up to. Got the camera. Okay, I'm just checking this out. Build. There we go, down to my army. Start just hammering that E key. I spent so much on banelings here, it's ridiculous. Loads. Rollies all over the place. Not bad. Okay, and here we go. And it's basically just a click. Telling him how to come up here. I mean, even placing those bunkers wouldn't have done anything for him at the end. Really wouldn't have done anything for him at the end. Just because I was about to come crashing through. But yeah. So if you're a Starcraft player and you're watching me play this, guys, you know, this is how not to do it. Alright? I mean, I'm not the best player in the world. I'm really not by any stretch of the imagination. There are people who are much better than me all over the shop. But Terrans, 1, medevacs, always handy to pick up you guys, move them around, mortar bomb these little gits if you can. If you've got the micro to do it. If not, stutter step, just back attack, stem away. You can move quicker than I can. 2, production. This is not going to... I've played a bit of Terran myself, now they're my off base that I use, I just don't like Protoss. But this is a problem that I do as well. I'm in silver for that, so I'm a bit shit with them. But This is a problem that I have, so don't build this too few. Don't leave your wall open like that. This at the front here, with no tank cover here and here. If you'd have had tank cover here and here, a Raven maybe up here or something like that. Like I said, just a few widow mounts along here, just enough to keep me out. That would have been enough. And then he could have expanded. But the thing is, main thing, this was too slow. Moving this, alright, fair enough, but again, too slow. He should be over here already. He should be on more than 2 bases. By the time I'm on, I've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hatcheries fully up. 1 on the way. Most of them mining. I haven't used air yet, but he didn't have any turrets either. Turrets are very handy as terrain. 1, they give you anti-air, and 2, you can see what's coming. Scouting is really important. Knowing what's coming is really handy. He didn't see those banelings until they came up this ramp. Until his tanks spotted them from up here and started firing. If he'd have had tanks here, he would have seen them earlier. But his tech switch to tank was just too late. These factories never did anything. They were pointless. These weren't producing anything at this point. He was producing 1 tank at a time because his income was so low. So yeah. Anyway, enough prattling on. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that one. Yeah, so like I said, there's not going to be a CK2 episode today, which is why this is going up. So again, I'm sorry about that. But I'm literally just not going to be here to record and get it edited. So we'll get the next one up tomorrow. So yeah, again, I'm sorry about that. But yeah. Anyway, what we're doing, these are basically if I've got anything to say or any announcements or anything I want to put up, anything I need to let you guys know, this is where it will be in my Starcraft videos now. I won't do it in CK2 because obviously I'm too busy playing and enjoying that one. But yeah, so. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed that. I know I certainly did. But yeah, it wasn't a bad game. I was happy with the way I held off the original charge. Enough lings did the job. A few banelings in the end. The terran players, if any terran players watching this, if you are pushing for that 1 attack at the beginning, make sure your opponent doesn't know it's coming. When my lings were over here and saw this coming, by then it's time not to do it. Change your strategy. By that point I'm going to be building up defences. Expand, because if I can hold on this, it puts me in such a good position just to spread, because I know you're going to be back here licking your wounds. Okay, so if I scout it, if I came down here, I saw it coming, I immediately started building lots of lings. If I hadn't seen it, I would have been in all sorts of trouble. So be a bit more careful with that. But yeah, anyway, that'll do for the minute. Hope you've enjoyed the video. And yeah, thanks for listening. For the moment, I've been Cappadocia, signing off.